Hi, I'm Ashley Haag, and for my final project, I'm going to dissect the religious dimensions of the Olympics. Since the Games originated in 1896, the Olympics have been an event promoting both nationalism and globalization. The most gifted athletes of each country are selected to participate in an athletic event consisting of fairness and sportsmanship to display their talents. These Olympic values, which are shared globally, remain a strong presence in the modern Games. Each Olympic game acts as a ceremonial exchange where gifts and communication are intimately exchanged between human and sacred beings. The athletes who participate in the Games exemplify what it means to practice sport as religion. These gifted athletes must initially realize that their abilities are provided to them by a higher power. It is the sole responsibility of the athlete to use and develop these gifts by participating in deep practice. Olympic athletes are continuously participating in a gift economy. A gift economy prioritizes the exchange of valuable items over profitability. Originating from the concept of reciprocity, mutual benefit takes place from items being exchanged. Gifts within a gift economy are not only exchanged between human beings, but connect humans with a sacred and spiritual form of reality. Although the Olympics might not make perfect economic sense in our normalized consumer economy, the relationships created by humans with other human beings, as well as spiritual beings, cannot be imitated. Furthermore, the Olympic Games themselves are a form of religion and contain a plethora of spiritual elements. Spiritual elements within the Games include the gymnasiums where the Games initially and still take place. These gymnasiums have been described as locations where both the body and soul undergo training. Although gymnasiums have evolved into the stadiums modern society is more familiar with, they were first established as a sacred place and continue to identify as such. Sacred places are specific locations which have become hierophanies that meaningful human communities are often centered around. These sacred places, which can identify as natural sites or physical buildings, serve as a place where human beings and sacred beings intersect. The Olympics are constituted of a plethora of hierophanies, which essentially are material objects which have been revealed as sacred. Throughout Olympic history, so many material objects have developed a sacred identity to a global audience. The Olympic flag, which features a white field and displays 5 interlocking rings, exists as a significant hierophany within the Games. Additionally, the Games have the potential of being largely influenced by the political and social climate of a specific year. Directing focus to the 1968 Games, the world witnessed 2 athletes take an unforgettable stance for human rights in Mexico City. These 2 athletes, Tommie Smith and John Carlos, raised their fists during the national anthem at their own medal ceremony. Prior to this protest, the Olympics fostered a culture of racism that was never explicitly challenged. The 2 sprinters used the Olympics as a platform to showcase their solidarity with the Olympic Project for Human Rights. This organization for human rights was established with the original purpose of protesting racial segregation within the United States and destroying racial barriers within the sports world. This courageous act led them to be dismissed from the Games and suspended from the U.S. team. It was evident the 2 athletes carefully cultivated this protest because they simultaneously symbolized protest against other issues, including Black poverty and lynchings. This Black Power protest was heavily influenced by society at the time and continues to be heard throughout the world. The 2 athletes strived to address racist tendencies within Olympic culture and made a global change.